Welcome to the first of the Wednesday rambling videos. If you couldn't tell by my background, today I thought I would talk about books because I really enjoy reading and I recently bought a couple, so I thought I would share them with you guys. And these are all perfect to read this time of year. There's nothing really too heavy, so it's great to read in the sun if you are to take on holiday with you. So yeah, let's get going. The first book that I want to talk about is called Fangirl, and it's by Rainbow Rowell, and it's about two identical twins called Carol and Wren, and it talks about how they both go on different paths, and one of them actually decides to write some fan fiction, so it goes and talks in that in a little bit of detail. I've read Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I really liked her writing style, so I'm excited to give this a read. The second book that I wanted to talk about and that I bought a while ago, just haven't managed to get around to reading yet, is called You're the One That I Want, and it's written by Giovanna Fletcher. And I've read Giovanna's first novel, Billy and Me, and I fell in love with the characters. She really described them well, and I just fell in love with the entire concept of the story. And this one is about a love triangle between a girl called Maddie and a guy called Rob and Ben. And Maddie basically has to choose between her best friend and her fiance. And it's really interesting because there's a wedding involved, and I really already want to know who she picks. So yeah, it would be really interesting to read that. And how gorgeous is this cover? I really like the different colours and I like the illustration at the front as well. I think it'd be really nice to read. And then the next book, again, is another book I picked up a while ago, I think at the beginning of the year, but I just haven't gotten around to reading it. It took me a while to find this actually. And it's called To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. And the reason this took me a very long time to find is because it was constantly sold out on Amazon. So I had to buy this from Waterstones, and it's basically about a girl called Laura Jean who writes love stories or love letters to the guys that she has a crush on or fallen in love with as she was growing up, and she never gave them to them. She kind of just kept them in a little box. It was just somewhere for her to put her thoughts, and somehow they get out. So it talks about the repercussions of that. Again, I really like the cover and I just really found the story interesting. There isn't a lot of kind of romance novels that are to do with unrequited love and the kind of consequences and how deep that can actually be. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to give this a go. And the next couple of books that I'm going to talk about are books that are new releases and are books that I picked up a lot more recently. So they are in stores right now and they're on offers and things if any of you are interested. And the first one is called None of the Above, and it's written by Rick Edwards. I absolutely love Rick Edwards. He's a presenter here in the UK and he's on a mission at the moment to try and get young people to vote. We have an election coming up on the 7th of May, and I really like politics. I've been interested in it since I was about 15. It's about 10 years now, and I'm really interested to read this because it's aimed at young people, trying to get them to read, and I am going to do a review on this. I think it's really an important subject to get young people to vote, and I'm really interested to hear what he personally has to say about it. And the next book that I want to talk about is called Codename Verity, and it says Courage, Friendship, Betrayal in World War II. And it's about two best friends, one's a pilot and one's a passenger, and the plane crashes, and it talks about how they have to survive and the troubles that it can cause. I'm assuming it's to do with the troubles in their friendship and how it can affect their friendship. I haven't read anything by Elizabeth Wren before, but I wanted to read something a little bit different to what I'm used to reading, and this seemed right up my street. I do like history. She has another 2 books out by the looks of things, so yeah, if I like this I might just pick those up. And the last one is one that I only picked up on Thursday because it only just came out, and I've already started reading this, and I really should have read the other ones first, but what are you going to do? And that is All I Know Now by Carrie Hope Fletcher. If you don't know who Carrie Hope Fletcher is, she has her own YouTube channel, but she's also an actress, a singer, and all-round positive person, and she's the type of person who, if I lived near her, I think I would actually really like to be friends with, because I really like her mentality on a lot of issues, and just in general her general take on life, which she talks about in her videos. Again, I'll leave a link to that if you're interested. And this is more like a guide towards teenage years, so it's not really for me because I've kind of gone through my teenage years, but I really like it anyway. I really like the cover. I think the cover is absolutely stunning, and I really like her writing style. I'm on page 51, and I really do like the writing style of this. And I just want to point out the contrast between the yellow and the lilac in the covers. I think that's pretty cool, and also you can tell that Carrie really enjoys reading as well, because one of the things that I like to do, and a lot of other people, is like open the cover, and I really like the yellow and purple kind of stars and hearts that are shaped in here as well. I think it's really cool. And yeah, I mean, I really like Carrie as a person anyway, but even if you haven't heard of her or you just know a little bit about her, it's still worth reading because her writing style is great. You can tell she reads books a lot, and she poured her soul into this book. And yeah, I will be doing a review on this when I'm done reading it, if any of you want to, if any of you are interested in that. It's also half price at the moment in Waterstones, so it's definitely worth going to get. And yeah, that is it really. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more book hauls, or if there are any books that I mentioned here in particular that you are interested in reading. My next Wednesday Ramblings video is going to be my top 5 tips on revision. So stay tuned on my Twitter and social media feeds as to when that's going to go up. It should be going up soon, I'm just not quite sure when. So yeah, I shall see you guys on Saturday for another beauty video. I think I'm going to be doing another drugstore haul. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! If you have, I apologise. I will make sure